guys, thanks for stopping by. So today I'm going to teach you how to play the guitar solo on the track Stairway To Heaven by Led Zeppelin. And it's pretty much a song, or at least a solo, that's in A minor pentatonic scale. And we'll divide the song into sections, so we'll do it bit by bit. The first part sounds like this. Alright? So first of all, we have a bend from the 7th fret of the G string, and it's up an entire tone. So then we go to the 5th fret of the E string, then a pull off from the 8th to the 5th, and the same on the string above. And then we go to the 7th fret of the D string and back up, and doing the same thing on the upper string. And then we end on the 8th fret instead of the 7th, which is usually in the pentatonic, but it's because we're playing an F chord, so we're ending on the F note. So this is the first section. I'll do it again slowly. Right? So the next section is going to sound like this. Again, it's a pentatonic lick, and we're using the first and the second position. So first we have a bend from the 8th fret, and then you have to stop it when you're on the peak of the bend. So you don't want to hear it release again. We don't want this. And then mute it with your right hand. Then 2 notes on the 8th fret of the E string, sorry. And then we do the bend here as well. So far. And then we play the 8th fret again, and the 5th. And then we do a slide from the 8th fret of the B string to the 10th fret. So far. Then we play the 8th fret of the E string. And then we do the kind of pull-off technique as we used down here. So 10/8 and 10/8 again. Then the 9th. And now we do a hammer-on from the 8th to the 10th. So slowly, this entire section. The third section sounds like this. And again, we're using the first position of the A minor pentatonic scale. So like before, we start with the bend and do like we did before, which is 5th fret, 8th to the 5th, 7th to the 5th, and back to the 7th here. Okay, so far. Then we do the 7th fret to the 5th, and the 7th, 5th, 7, then 5th, 7, 5th, 5th, and just an open string. So slowly. And onwards to the next section, which sounds like this. So again, the pentatonic scale, 5th, 8th, 5th, 7th, 5th, 7, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, and ending on the 8th. So it's kind of similar to the first lick. Then we do a slide from the 5th up to the 7th. So the entire section actually sounds like this. So first slide, 5th to the 7th, 5th, 6th, then a pull off, 7, 5, and then we do a slide. I usually do it from the 12th to the 14th, but you can do it as far as you want. So to the 14th, 12, 14th again, 12, 14, and then the 15th on the string lower. So the entire section. So the next section sounds like this. So first we have a bend and a release and a pull off. Then we play the 14th fret again. 15th fret again. 13th. Then we do pretty much the same below. And then we go back to the B string. So bend and release, pull off, and then the 14th fret here. So all together. The next section is a little bit tricky because you have to have a lot of dexterity in your fingers. So it sounds like this. So actually it's pretty much just one lick, which is 13th fret, bend and release, pull off, and 14th. So you just repeat that. And you do that 10 times, and the 11th time you end there, you play the 13th fret of the B string, and you end by doing a bend from the 15th fret of the E string. The next section goes as following. So first we have a hammer-on pull-off from the 12th fret to the 15th, and then to the B string, pull off. And then you have a 15th fret here to the 13th, to the 14th, and then you do the same hammer-on pull-off technique. Back to the 14th, to the 13th, then you do a bend from the 15th, and while you have the bend on its peak, you play the 15th fret below. So kind of a bluesy thing. Then you do a bend and release again, and then the 13th to the 14th. The next part goes like this. So first we are the 19th fret of the G string, you have a bend, and then with your pinky you play the 20th fret, and then to the 17th, back to the 20th. Then you do bend, release, pull off. Then down to the 19th. Then back to the string, same fret but the string above. Do a pull off, back, then to the 17th and the 19th. So slowly. Oh. Sorry. The next part you have to do a big bend. So here normally we just bend one entire tone, so like 2 semitones, but in this case we're going up 3 steps. So this sound actually sounds like that note. So yeah, you bend it up, and then you mute it when you're at the peak, and you do it again, and then playing the 14th, and then 2 hammer-ons. So all together. Next part is from the 10th fret of the G string, and then we do a big bend. So all the way up to there. So then you do 3 pull off, 10, 9, 7, then a slide down to the 5th fret. So, and then a pull off, and back to the 7th, 5th, 7th, 5th, and the 7th. Again, just your normal pentatonic scale. And in the end, the final lick, you do a bar with the 7th fret with your index finger. Your pinky has to be on the 20th fret. So you start by playing the B string, and then the 20th, and pull off. And that's actually the lick, and that just repeats itself 5 times. And then after the 5 times, you bend the 20th fret. So all together. And that's it. So now we have the sections. I'll play the entire solo slowly, so you hopefully can follow. And there you go. Thank you for watching, guys. See you around.